Hello, my dears, it's me, Kisaki Jackie, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. It's been a while, so anyway, I just know that I need to show my poem to someone. Pardon me if I speak too low, it's just I'm not alone in the house, so I tend to speak very low when I'm not alone in the house. Anyway, I'm gonna show it to Yuri first, again.
Let's see what you've written today.
Probably amazing as usual. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
Jackie, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday.
I'm not listening to myself.
Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. Yeah, she explained kind of like a little bit, but I don't know if that was enough. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine. Take your time. Maybe she's just not used to people showing her good poems that she taught them to write. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her.
Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess.
Ah!
It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy.
Oh, it's just so cute. Are you saying you never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it.
I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me.
Oh, Yuri, people would not laugh at you, sweetheart. You're just too adorable for people to laugh at you. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Even your close friends? They shouldn't. Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Maybe she doesn't consider them her close friends. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today?
Yeah, I do. If it's with you.
Let's see. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glisters in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. What was the raccoon for you again? The bread, your hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. Okay, the raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. So she uses a lot of imagery to actually say what's behind her mind. Being the knife, the symptom, the curiosity, and the urge. Interesting.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. It's... I don't know, about the way that she wants to put her emotions out and follow her urges instead of just... Like, more and more curious she gets. More and more she lets go of her urges because she wants to see what's gonna happen. At least that's what I understood.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and convey emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in more unusual hobbies.
Yeah, see? That's what I mean. It's like more that she tends to go with the flow, with the things that she wants to try.
It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because
I don't think many people would understand.
They're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. Do you have anything like that, Jackie?
Is this a therapy session, Yuri? Like, what the fuck? Yeah. Funny enough, I do. In fact, might be a good thing to put it out. I'm scared of dressing more girly because I feel people are gonna make fun of me for it. Even though I am a girl and I should dress girly, and even though I really want to dress very girly, I feel like people would make fun of me if I did that. Does that make sense? Maybe because of my weird personality. Well, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. And the best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself.
Can we stop here? I need to call my therapist.
I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener.
I understand why I like Yuri so much right now. Girl, maybe you were a little bit of everything that I wanted to have been in school, and then I became Natsuki instead. Okay.
You're good at a lot of other things. A lot of other things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Jackie.
That's exaggerating a little bit.
It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling.
Cute.
And you're to thank for that.
It's nothing, really. It's just I like having this conversation. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Nice. She'll like my poem. Alright, now I'm going to Monika. I'm just going to change the roots here. Let's go to Monika.
Hi again, Jackie! How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself.
Am I applying myself?
Maybe soon you come up with a masterpiece.
Or maybe not. I already did. Yuri liked it. I wouldn't count on that.
You never know.
Want to share what you wrote for today? I guess so. Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monika.
Alright. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style?
How'd you know that? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented.
Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen.
I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her.
Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried.
Well, I've been doing great.
Who knows what's going on in the head of hers?
I hope you don't mean that in a bad way.
No, of course not. I just mean that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that. You must be pretty into her.
Maybe. You completely misunderstood. Or maybe you didn't.
Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend.
Wait, really?
Yeah, a fictional one anyway.
Oh, she's mean. You're mean. Monika kind of whispers that last part to me.
It's just a hunch, but...
Well, there's not really anything wrong with that.
Well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look. Oh, I don't like her. She's mean. She's really mean with that nice facade. Save me. Are you alright there? The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What? I am highly confused about what I just read. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
I didn't say I didn't. I just said that I'm confused. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing that I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kinda like playing with my space on the paper.
Yeah, I notice.
Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem.
It does. It feels like you're in despair writing it. Because you're always changing the lines and leaving the specific words to stand out alone. Like noise and load me at the end or save me as the beginning. It's desperate.
It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short make you feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about?
What is she talking about?
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
That was a weird advice. Let's go with Sayori. I am scared of her now.
Oh, I like this one, Jackie. It has some nice feelings in it.
I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both.
I don't know if her voice is matching with all the other voices that I gave her before. That's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. I just go by my heart. If that makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. That's kind of how it works. It's a poem after all. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point, again with the therapy sessions.
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for?
I have no idea.
Bittersweet!
Ah, right, those! They are very happy but then also very sad.
Yeah, I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. Sometimes when you have a little rain cloud on your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. Oh my god.
Sayori, come here. I want you to be my little sister.
And make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Jackie. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Okay. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. What? It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine and all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumbs and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secret hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle's cap. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelves could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in comes my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile before my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards, all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, echo, echo inside my head. That's sad. That does match with what I just said to her, that she's giving herself too much to others without realizing that in the process she can end up hurting herself instead. So giving all of herself to the others and they're breaking it and then she left with no happy thoughts, nor to give, not to herself. Holy crap! Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
That was indeed really good. Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monika taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. I wouldn't call that creepy at all. For me, it was just really sad and depressing. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about this. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
Are you repeating Monika right now? You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah, writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
I hope that's not soon. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. ADHD! I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing that passion in her eyes make it hard for me to be pessimistic. I'm sorry, my computer was glitching on the other side and I got worried that my recording was gonna break. Okay. Well, now we have Natsuki.
Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort.
That's good.
But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious.
What do you mean by that?
Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something.
Just because they don't need to be, it doesn't mean they cannot be.
It's going to just sound like you're forcing it, unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level.
Natsuki stopped short all of a sudden.
Don't tell me.
Huh?
You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you?
Ooh, I got caught! Why did I turn into Mickey out of nowhere? What are you talking about? And keep your voice down.
You know Yuri would love this angsty.
Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean... I mean... Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve. Though what I did is beyond me.
I am so done with you.
Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me.
Take your stupid poem, and if you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me.
Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Oh, I don't even get to read her poem.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit in front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've decided some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's put in on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of the time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monika? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
I like the idea, actually.
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I did sign up for this, you know? There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys?
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared the poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kinda overlooked that. So I'm sorry.
Oh.
But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
She has a spirit.
Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
That's right! And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others?
Not really. I don't want people to listen to my stuff.
To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. I know I do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Oh, poor girls. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright!
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri will be a little bit more difficult, right? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else except expectant faces. Everyone expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri!
This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh gosh, oh calm down, you're not gonna die, you'll be fine.
You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monika, this is too sudden. Well, if you can recite your poems in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
She has a really good point.
Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see.
Monika flips through her notebooks to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly.
Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before? Or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monika takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monika.
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to get a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next.
Yuri fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri!
It's called... After Marriage of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refuses to do it. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? Because she doesn't want to lose to Monika! As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into a sharp syllable of fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure, and as she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly, she finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. I'm so proud of you, Yuri. I am so proud of you. Mama's proud.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of the chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Mido.
I don't know what that means. Mido, I don't know.
Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so you'll come out the best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Not with the voice that I gave her. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said that she likes poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori!
Even Jackie liked it.
I guess. I don't know what you read about.
I guess that's a good sign.
What's that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours with a sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean.
I don't.
I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone.
I'm covering cat hair and it's making my nose itch.
Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more.
We don't have much time before the festival, you know?
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Jackie. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Jackie lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki.
She really hates me. Either that or she is like the biggest tsundere that I've ever seen in my life. It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get over with it. But it's not like I have much of a selection on what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite the poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that we prove over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me?
I mean, we have to, because you're presenting.
Ugh. Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm to it. A rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again.
Well, I've been reading for a while, I need water. You kinda have to do it on the festival.
Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki.
Oh god, that was Sayori, I'm sorry. It's because Sayori and Natsuki have a very close voice. It's like Monika and Yuri, except Yuri is more shy while Monika has a higher pitch. But when Sayori and Natsuki have the same childish voice, except I try to make Natsuki sound angry while I try making Sayori sound happy.
I think it will be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what's like now. Make sure to pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, and let me know ahead of time what you will recite.
Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait!
I can do this. I can do this.
Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monika, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monika, then I have to do my best. Why do I want to impress Monika? I don't care about Monika.
Ready to go?
Oh, ready to go, Sayori?
Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Yeah, you're really trying to push me away from Yuri, aren't you? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Jackie. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. I mean, she's my friend and my neighbor, and we know each other since we were children, so she'll be fine. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Oh, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to...
Sayori fumbles with her words. Oh no, don't make me choose right now. I'm gonna save before I have to choose anything. I'm just saying. Go back.
So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on a spot here. Save here. Yes. Now, if Yuri asked me to walk home, I would still walk home with Sayori. I would walk home with Yuri. I am aiming to Yuri, so if Yuri asks me to go home with me, I would go home with Yuri. Why not? Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so...
Isn't she's so beautiful and smart?
That has nothing to do with what I just said.
You admit it.
Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know?
Why not? You're neighbor! We're neighbors! Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. It was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Who knows? Indeed. But he gave a good excuse. The excuse of, like, you know, he would not turn Yuri down because she would feel very upset about it. And Sayori is my neighbor, like I basically live close to her, so... Anyway, let's write this poem and cheer Yuri up again. Disarray. Uncontrollable. Uncanny. All the weird words. Intellectual. Alright, I did the poem. I think. I have no idea how that's going to come out.
Oh man, I'm the last one here again.
Don't worry, I just walked in too.
Were you practicing piano again?
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion.
Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too.
Oh, I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great.
Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monika, do they usually have fried squid?
Squid?
That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people?
What does he have to do with anything?
I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people?
Because it's right in your name. Monika.
Oh, right. Yeah, Monica is actually a very common name in Brazil, so I never thought about that.
That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind.
They could just explain that Ika means, like, you know, if you're a weeb enough, you know Ika means the thing that she said that I can't remember the English name now.
Fantastic. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay?
Yeah. Fine. Our reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway.
Excuse me.
Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori! I have my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Oh god, what have I done? Is everything alright?
Oh, of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
You can fake. Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. I worryingly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monika if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monika, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Impressive that now we're talking with Monika and not with Yuri. No, I better take care of my voice because I need to record one more of this today.
Jackie, what's up?
This might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her?
In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
Monika peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber razor up and down her desk.
Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Jackie. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bother her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Maybe because you are the thing that is bothering her right now by liking you and you basically saying that you prefer Yuri, even though I was the one that said that. So, that's my fault. That's all my fault. I'm sorry. I forgot that I'm Jackie in the situation. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure?
I mean, if she wanted to be left alone, she would go home, right?
Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying maybe that the thing on her mind is you, Jackie.
Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Why are men so oblivious? I'm highly impressed.
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happier since you've joined the club.
Don't make me feel bad about choosing Yuri over Sayori. Don't make me feel bad about that decision.
It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her.
What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been.
You're so funny, Jackie. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you?
Oh.
I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Alright. Monika smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monika stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this, because you feel bad. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monika. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I wonder why. I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. Okay, so now we're gonna start talking with her and probably like reading the book and interacting and then seeing what's gonna happen after Monika talks with Sayori. But I'll have to stop this one right here, unfortunately. So yeah, I still have to record one more, so it's not like I'm going to take a full break. And anyway, that's it for now. So if you liked it, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more. I'm going to play tons of other games besides this one. And as usual, I hope you all have a happy ever after. And I'll see you on the next day. Bye bye.